Alright guys, welcome back to the Untrained Unprofessional Workbench. I'm Nobody. Thanks for watching the channel. I appreciate it, and I appreciate all those people who've been watching the videos and those that have subscribed. Definitely a lot more than I ever thought I would see in this amount of time, and so I'm just very humbled by the attention that you guys have given the channel and the feedback that you have given. So thanks guys, I appreciate it. Wanted to do a quick video about some clarification of some things because when I released the first video, I wasn't necessarily planning on a second, let alone a third, and so some of the videos have been getting watched out of order, and just wanted to go over which order they should be watched in, which I have since relabeled them to where they're a part 1, part 2, part 3, so hopefully that'll clarify. But also wanted to talk about what I am seeing, and also the people that I have talked to through the comments and what they're experiencing, to kind of guide people into what to look for first. And it really comes down to two main issues that I've identified so far with the Springfield Prodigy that people are having issues with, and whether this is a widespread issue or issues, or if they're isolated to some of us that are just lucky enough to experience them, I don't know. So, but issue number one, which seems to be the most prevalent, is with the Duramags, and specifically the burrs that are left on these feed lips, which this one has been taken care of. They're nice and smooth and buttery, enjoyable to shoot now that they've been taken care of. So if you're having problems with failure to feed, I would look at this first and go ahead and get rid of the burrs on these feed lips. The second issue that I've seen people experience and we've talked about is with the disconnector, and in combination, which I've experienced, this is right here on this front corner in the slide of having a burr which can catch on that disconnector. And when it catches on that disconnector, it will slow down your slide speed and not have enough energy to be able to chamber the round. So what I have done and what others have done, they've either polished this disconnector or they've just replaced it. So I've wanted to avoid replacing parts and see if I can make the original firearm as it's come from the factory run, to its utmost ability. So I've chosen to do a polish on it. With the slide, I took a small file, it was a diamond file, and I just radiused this corner and just smoothed it out. I took off very minimal material and just enough to get rid of that burr, and that helped solve that issue. So if you want more information on how I did both of these things, if you watch part 1 for the frame and the slide, it's a longer video, it's 38 minutes. I also go into a lot of polishing of parts because I had a unique situation in that I had a 7-pound 4-ounce trigger pull, and I needed to solve that, so which basically I ended up with Cerakote that was on engagement surfaces, and I just started going through and polishing parts, and I showed you where I polished. So if you're looking for something along those lines, that video is part 1. And then if you're interested in how I did the feed lips, which it's pretty easy, I'm sure you could also figure it out if you've dealt with magazines before, but that would be part 2. Now part 3 is just me confirming out at the range through a live fire 250 rounds, trying to induce both the 17 and the 20 round magazine to have a failure to feed, and I did not experience any failures to feed. So, that being said, I have a request. Since I don't know how prevalent any of these issues are, I think it would be worth documenting through the comments what people are experiencing, and whether it's with the 5-inch or the 4 1/4, what issues they are having, whether it is solved with just the magazine, or if it's a disconnector, or if it's a stronger spring. Before the videos, I ordered a 12-pound spring from Springco. Haven't put it in because I want to run it with the 9-pounder, but it would be great if we could document where the targeted issues are on the Prodigy and how prevalent it is. So, like I said, if it's just a couple of us, then hey, no big deal. But if it's a little more widespread, big deal. Maybe we can get the guys at Springfield to pay attention to this, the guys at Durmag to pay attention to this, and kick out a better product for the consumer that is ready to go. But on the other hand, I kind of enjoyed playing with this and producing these videos. So, and hopefully you like to tinker too, which might be the reason why you're watching the videos, is because you don't mind getting into these and trying to make them run. So, please, if you can, leave a comment on what you're experiencing, and if I'm worthy, like, share, subscribe. That would be greatly appreciated. New channel as of this last weekend, and I'm again very grateful to those of you who have chosen to spend some of your time watching my videos and subscribing. So, hope this helps. You guys have a great day.